Hey everyone, today we are back in the weekly pack, doing the third weekly video this week, the third and final. It's usually what I end up doing. I'm playing the weekly pack so much, it usually ends up being three of them. First one being the blind, then we get a little preview of a fun successful run I had, plus what I'm trying to go for the rest of the weekly. I don't know if I necessarily previewed this so much in the previous video, but today the focus is on the meta. This pack is a friend ahead pack yet again. If you're not familiar with it, it's stuff like the kangaroo, the muskox. The PDF is in here, right? Or if not the PDF, the snake is in here. Now, for a while, the community, myself included, was complaining about the brain cramp. The dreaded brain cramp seemed to be the problem in the weekly. What I didn't realize at the time was it was the brain cramp in combination with the friend aheads, and we got rid of the brain cramp and a lot of the jump pets. We haven't seen them in a couple weeks, but we still have the friend aheads. So now that I got that rant out of the way, we're going to use those pets to help us get to where we want to go, because using the Pteranodon in this pack, I wanted to do something I did recently in my Pteranodon video. Speaking of which, I used to call it Pteranodon. I just would skip over the no in the Pteranodon. So yeah, we're doing the Nyala Nurse Shark meta. I wanted to do this with somewhat minimal scaling and basically just get that combination going. Nyala Nurse Shark, level 2 Pteranodon, and see if it could power through some of the crazy stuff in this weekly. And the great thing about the Nurse Shark is, as long as you don't get sniped and your order doesn't get messed up, your Nurse Shark gets to go off. It creates absolute carnage. And the cool thing about this whole combo as well is the Pteranodon will resummon the Nurse Shark first, and then, will resummon the Nyala first, and then the Nurse Shark will get summoned second in front of the Nyala. So you basically get the Nurse Shark going off in succession with the Pteranodon in between. So just trying to explain that so we know what to expect, what's coming up, because it'll all happen pretty fast later on. And the whole goal now is just to set up at this point in the run that you see. I'm not sure where I want to go, and one of the things I had in mind in this pack was, can I somehow make sea anemone scaling work? And there's only pig and pillbug in this pack that are cell pets. So if you're just running a sea anemone, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. But you see, I got the level 2 pig in there. I got the level 1 pig frozen. Not sure exactly what I want to do, but I know the PDF and Patagonian Mara combo is really good. So for now, that can definitely help us, help carry us to the late game, which is all I really care about at this point. Actually considering throwing a bacon, what's going on here? Yeah, I really don't know what I want to do. You can see. Gonna take the sea anemone to sell this pig, it looks like. Sell the drum to try to force the stats. So here we go. What's it gonna hit? Patagonian Mara? That's not bad. And put in a separate Patagonian Mara. Yeah, no real point in doing that. Especially with a level 2 Dimetrodon, you might as well leave that spot open and get your 10-10 summon. Push to level 3 Dimetrodon, apparently. And yeah, you could tell I really don't know what I want to do with the run at this point, so I just want to survive to later rounds. I think that's why it took me so long there. I was like, I got nothing that can really help me. The Patagonian Mara PDF with the Dimetrodon we have is a really, really strong combo, so I knew, like, avocado's good, that kind of stuff. It just took me a minute to get to that point. Yeah, every pig or pillbug that shows up is a huge bonus while we have the sea anemone in. And yeah, another sea anemone. Decisions. Do we commit to it? 5 hearts still in this run. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it can happen. Maybe it can happen. And it's funny watching a run back where you don't really know, like, I can tell when I'm playing it, I don't know where I want the run to go. but I know what the end team's going to be. So it's kind of funny just kind of watching this back and seeing the thought process. So a lot of times if you're playing like a specific custom pack, you know the specific squad you want to win with, or at least a couple of the pets. So you can play a lot smoother and be a lot more intentional with your actions. Yeah, still keeping all those 5 hearts. I was very happy at this point because this weekly pack is pretty brutal and punishing at times. So it looks like we're looking for a sea anemone level up before we sell the pig, potentially. There's a lot of great things. When I freeze and unfreeze like that, I'm trying to tell my future self that I really don't know what I'm doing here. But the Nyala shows up. So I know Nyala is just a great pet in general. And yep, Nyala has to go in front of Patagonian Mara. Do not want to make that mistake. So this team is going for the Old Mouse Flying Squirrel, and they have a level 2 Pillbug and working towards a level 2 Cockatoo. That's kind of crazy. So turn 9, Nyala Nurse Shark, and still, yeah, see, I'm looking at other pets. Do not know where we want this team to go, where this game is going. The great thing is the Cockatoo, probably one of the best units in this pack, just because you know it's a focus scaling if you just pivot one high tier unit in. And I don't freeze the Nurse Shark. That's crazy. A lot of times I'll watch like the final couple rounds in these games, like before I decide to commentate. I won't watch the middle rounds again. And on the 3rd weekly video, a lot of times this is a couple days removed, and there's been a lot of games in between. So I hope it's okay. I hope it doesn't bug people that I really don't remember. We're kind of all just taking this ride together. The Pteranodon shows up. Let's see if that is my first. Yeah, so Pteranodon, Nyala. Very, very strong combo. And we still have the sea anemone. So we'll take a little 2/2 stats. And it hits the Nyala. That's perfect. Take a little Pteranodon. And since I have 2 chocolates frozen, there's no real penalty in freezing this pill, even though I don't have a plan for it at all. A lot of times in the weekly packs, especially like runs like this, my 3rd weekly video, I'll be bouncing around to different packs, then I'll come back to the weekly. So yeah, sometimes I really am like, oh, I don't remember all the faint pets. I could easily just look at the pack, but I'm just going to freeze the pill, figure it out later. And yeah, so it's funny seeing this. I'm not even sure if I wanted level 2 Pteranodon, but obviously it's Nyala Nurse Shark. There's the Nurse Shark. So I think at this point, I realized the line. I think I knew of the line before, but for whatever reason, I was hesitant to level up that Pteranodon at level 2. And yeah, shout out this opponent here. They're using the standard Nyala Vaquita Nurse Shark. What a fun combo. We power through it. That was an incredible battle. And there's the shout out incredible. It comes back every now and then, but it was hammered away pretty good. We got rid of the incredible. I really wanted to make Tapir work in some sort of build as well. I was like, can I somehow make like a back Nyala Tapir shenanigans work? If there was fairy dust in the pack, then yes, I think it would have worked. Or onion? Is there onion? I don't think there's onion in this pack, right? I could have had something jump back behind it. Maybe there was a way to get it work, and I just didn't see it. A lot of times at this point in the game, I won't push to level 3, even though it kind of makes sense to push to level 3. Another thing, as I highlighted the Patagonian Mara, I could tell I'm nervous about is if the Patagonian Mara gets sniped, then we do not get any more trumpets and our Nurse Shark won't go off. So I think that is a great concern, and because of that, we just get rid of it. So now if our Nyala gets sniped, no harm, no foul. And the important thing with this run was having a back unit that will survive, so hopefully like we get all of our Nyalas and Nurse Sharks to go off. So the level 3 Pteranodon was honestly perfect for this position. And yeah, this should work out perfect right here. I mean, look at that. What a great Nurse Shark. We didn't even need that Nurse Shark ability. We had 2 more Nyalas in the tank. It felt good. Felt really good. 8 trophies, 4 hearts. It's turn 13. So teams are still trying to figure out their stuff. Teams are just kind of getting their Lioness scaling to pop off. And yeah, I see a Lioness. Combine Nyalas, bring in the Lioness. Interesting. I guess I figured if we started losing hearts, then it'd be good to get a little scaling. Maybe I can pivot something in. Maybe I just wanted more Nyalas and Nurse Sharks. And the slimes are pretty rough this weekly. Thought the slime turkey was going to be great, and it still can be great. But no matter what level your slime is, you're only going to get 2 statted smaller slimes. It is a bug. It's been bugged for a while. It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, 9 trophies. We got our level 2 Nurse Shark. Decide to level them both to 2.33 in case we run into an opposing salmon and knowledge, I believe. The salmon's in this pack, right? We just saw one like the previous battle or before. So I thought that would be really cool if like the opponent salmon leveled us both to level 3 and kind of like screwed themselves. And yeah, I really want to show the power of this team. So I just sell the Pteranodon. I wasn't really happy at this point. Oh, and we just go for it. We just sell the Lioness. That's hilarious. So yeah, that was the main goal in this, was like taking a meta and pushing it to its limits. So obviously this one is probably not going to win because that back Nyala is not going to go off, right? We sniped the turkey, so like we would have easily won with a full team there, but I wasn't satisfied with it. So I said, okay, level 3 Nurse Shark's pretty nice. We just need something to survive in the back. I thought about trying to get a tapir going. It just wouldn't necessarily work. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. And then I'm like, I realize, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just throw a Nyala in the back. That should work. We just need a unit to survive in the back. If he gets sniped, I guess we get a little trumpets. So let's see how this one goes. I mean, this team isn't much. And we're kind of getting, I don't know, summon teams are very scary, but we're kind of getting lucky on like how many units are left and what we're sniping, because it's a very easy win. Very easy win. I was surprised by that. So on that note, I'm going to show some very, very powerful Nyala Nurse Shark Pteranodon teams, like this one, which are much more terrifying than the one we just saw. I couldn't believe I got that other one over the line. This one's turn 18. So turn 18 is a whole nother ball game. So now we're at 9 trophies, turn 19. So level 2 lionfish, might as well. This is obviously a lioness shop scaling. I just took it to, yeah, about half shop scaled. And I am, yeah, baffled because I never found another wildebeest in the shop after I shop scaled. I really wanted that wildebeest to find one at least to stack. So I was pretty bummed on that, but when you consider the team I have, I mean, the wildebeest and the lionfish are just so unnecessary. Oh, and look, now we have a level 2 wildebeest to eat up our trumpets. This will be funny. Oh, it's going to take a lot for you to kill that 1/1 wildebeest. And yeah, other teams just can't keep up if they don't shop scale as well. So yeah, Pteranodon, Nyala Nurse Shark, very, very strong in this weekly. I do apologize for anybody that's ran into these teams. So now I wanted to combine 2 metas with this run. We have the Nyala Nurse Shark Pteranodon with a back snake. And you see a team like that, they countered us, so we go down to 2 hearts. So it is beatable, but if you do not counter this back snake or my Pteranodon, then you are in trouble. This team is so scary. I really wanted a fairy. I should just freeze this chocolate. Really just need a fairy on this team. Unfortunately, we don't find it. And it's big Kabe go smash. That is terrifying. If they had a real velo on the team to replenish that PETA, that'd be pretty cool. And the back snake, you just don't expect it. The back snake is way too strong. If it can survive, I don't even have equipment on it. It's got 5 HP. All you need to do is kill the back snake. I just noticed the durian I put on the Nurse Shark too. That's like, I just feel like that's so toxic. It's like, oh, I'm about to kill you, but I'm going to guarantee I'm going to kill you first. 50-50 slime. This is actually such a clutch durian. Yeah, because now our 1-1 Nyala gets the trade with the... And now we get crazy snake triggers. Oh my gosh. What a complete joke. That was... Yeah, so I had a lot of fun with those runs. And then I wanted to mess with the wildebeest. So shout out the Panda. I really wanted to get a Panda run going. And Panda with units like lionfish or wildebeest are just the strongest possible options you have. And there's our level 3 Panda. So now I think it's giving... Is it giving 150%? So our wildebeest, I would think, would be getting really close to 50-50 with this setup. And we throw the banana on the monkey now because we're on 1 heart. So instead of just stacking the wildebeest, throw the banana. That's a very crucial move. I've noted it many, many times in my runs. I'm really bad with equipment, but one thing I'm really good about is throwing a summon unit on my back line when the run is on the verge of collapsing or being successful. In most cases, that little banana will get you across the line. It blows my mind how many times it works. And a big part is, normally you would draw those rounds, and then the game would go longer, and then your team's at more risk of falling off. But then you just get the win instead of drawing. So if you want the games to go longer, then yeah, definitely don't throw those summons on the back. And yeah, we have the level 2 real Velociraptor. I don't think I fully understood that it was going to work with the durian, but it's level 2, so I guess... No, it's level 2, so that was part of the plan. Yeah, those lionfish are devastating, so there goes that run. I had a lot of hope for the Panda. I really wanted a Panda run. I think that run would have been the main run if I won out. And then we get to the toxicity. The lionfish, or the lioness scaling. I think lioness is the most powerful pet in the game. Just because you literally can scale anything with it. And if you get this cascade going of multiple lionesses, it's just nothing in the game can compete with it. Not Leviathan, Starfish, whatever shenanigans. It doesn't matter. So that's my opinion. It's definitely an opinion. It's open to plenty of debate. I welcome anybody's arguments. I don't know if I'll necessarily argue with you too much because I think everybody, like, especially people, you make a valid point about something, then yeah, it is what it is. You have a good point. I think I have a good point. I sound like a very stubborn person right now. You can say what you want, but I'm not going to change my mind. I don't know what kind of accent that was, but I'm going to roll with it. Don't mean to offend anyone by it, but I was just trying to sound like my dad, let's be real. Oh, man. So, back to the lioness run. I was really hoping for 5-of-a-kind cuckoo. And I think I put the cuckoo in, and I was rolling a bit looking for some. I wasn't finding much, so I just put some other stuff in. Yeah, I put in the snake, because it just makes sense. And the other teams are pretty scary. It's turn 17, but this is the perfect example of like a really good team But if you run into another, like somebody who's shop scaling, lioness scaling, you just have no chance. And I could easily just put in a full team of 50-50s here, but we've all done that plenty of times. Looking at the anglerfish. I just want something fun. I didn't want a level 2 cuckoo. I just wanted a bunch of cuckoos. I should just roll the whole turn down. But I guess I figure if I can get like a level 2 snake, that'd be really good. Just not happy with where the run's at. And they had a snake. So I figure, you know what? We can go for something here. A little 3 squad Marty? Check that. A little 2 squad Marty. Why not? Why not go for some glory? And what is this, like turn 19? It's a turn 18 2 squad Marty attempt. Front wildebeest is pretty scary. Pretty scary. We get our snake triggers, but unfortunately they're just too strong. That's fine though. So we had the 2 hearts, we get one more try. Please buy sell the fairy. I remember what happens here. I'm going to make a lot of people disappointed. I was really hoping we stuck to the 2 squad Marty. But I think I was very frustrated with this weekly pack and the friend ahead. So I kind of, at a certain point with some of these runs, you see I reach this point where I can either decide to have fun, like I did last turn, selling down to 2 units, or I can decide to punish everyone else. And in this case, I decide to punish everyone else. I do apologize. I'm taking out my frustrations on the pack on everyone else. Put in a 50-50 Highland Cow and Nurikabe, and we buy a fairy toy. Just some of the most toxic things we could have done to ensure victory. Just so unnecessary to ensure victory. Probably just could have thrown in the Highland Cow and won the game. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. So now we're going to get one more short bonus, and then we're going to ride off into the sunset. This is just a fun 3 squad, or I should say like a 2.5 squad. I was going for the Panda Glory again, but I messed up my team order. I moved all the pets to the middle for like a good screenshot or whatever, and I totally messed up the toy with the snake triggers. Thus, their snake gets to go off more. Thus, we lose the game because our snake got sniped. And there's their monkey. Their monkey got the win. So with that being said, we're going to ride off into the sunset. If you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Enjoy this win. This is a fun bonus win here. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. And cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right? Shape the mind, speeding up the pace, turning up the heat, where I need to be for the first time. Taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. cancel the cruise control. Switching in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
Lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me.